Imagine waking up each morning with complete control over your mind. No emotional storms pulling you off balance. No overthinking that keeps you stuck. No anxiety quietly dictating your decisions before your day even begins. What would it feel like to start every day calm, focused, and completely in charge of how you respond to life? Now imagine if the key to unlocking this kind of control wasn't some complicated system or external trick, but a skill you could actually master. One that could transform everything: your confidence, your relationships, and even your personal and professional success. What if learning to understand and manage your emotions could give you the clarity, resilience, and inner peace you've always wanted, yet never thought possible? Today we're diving into Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse, a guide designed to help you take back control of your emotional world. Stop reacting impulsively and start living intentionally. By the end, you might just see your life and yourself in a completely new light. Master Your Emotions is written by Thibaut Meurisse, a best-selling personal development author known for creating practical, psychology-based strategies that anyone can implement. His mission is simple: to help people understand their emotions, overcome negative patterns, and create clarity in their lives. In this book, Thibaut explains emotional mastery in a straightforward and actionable way. He provides tools and techniques to recognize and manage emotions, respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, and build habits that strengthen emotional resilience. The book is designed to be practical and easy to apply, guiding readers toward greater self-awareness, emotional control, and mental clarity. Perfect. I've made the mini hook stronger and more attention-grabbing, while keeping the rest exactly as it is. Shift 1. Understand the source of your emotions. Your emotions aren't random explosions. They are signals from your mind trying to tell you something important. Most people believe that situations directly cause their emotions, but the reality is different. Emotions are the result of your thoughts about events, not the events themselves. Every feeling, anger, joy, frustration, or calm, springs from how you interpret what's happening around you. Imagine two people stuck in traffic. One is fuming, tapping the steering wheel, thinking about how this delay will ruin their day. The other is relaxed, singing along to music, seeing the traffic as an opportunity to unwind. Same situation, but completely different emotional experience. The difference lies entirely in their interpretation. When you grasp that emotions are generated internally, you stop being a passive victim of circumstances. This insight gives you the power to pause, observe your feelings, and question the thoughts behind them. Instead of reacting automatically, you can choose how to respond. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. It means becoming aware of your internal triggers, understanding why certain events provoke certain feelings, and realizing that you have control over how long or intense those feelings last. By taking responsibility for your emotions, you reclaim your power. You transform from someone who reacts to life into someone who navigates it with awareness and intention. And that's the foundation of emotional freedom, where your peace is determined not by external events, but by your inner choices. Shift 2. Change your focus. Change your feelings. What if a simple shift in your attention could instantly change how you feel, no matter what's happening around you? Thibaut explains a simple but powerful principle. Our emotions are not dictated by external circumstances. They follow our focus. When we concentrate on problems, challenges, or what's missing, stress and frustration rise. But when we shift our attention to possibilities, solutions, or what's working, we feel empowered and motivated. Think back to the last time you lost something important, maybe your wallet, your keys, or your phone. For a few tense minutes, your mind was consumed by the loss. Panic, anxiety, and frustration flooded in. Your body tensed, your heart raced, and your thoughts spiraled. Then imagine the moment you finally found it. Almost instantly, the panic melted away, replaced by relief and calm. Your situation hadn't changed. Your wallet was exactly where it had always been, but your focus did. The shift in attention changed your emotions. This simple example shows the power of focus. By consciously choosing where we place our attention, we can actively influence how we feel, no matter the circumstances. Perfect. Let's make the practical tips section feel more exciting and engaging, like you're giving the reader actionable power moves against negative thinking. Here's the revised version with a bit of hype and deeper explanations. Shift 3. Break the cycle of negative thinking. Your mind can either feel like a prison trapping you in fear and doubt, or a playground where you explore possibilities and freedom. The choice begins with a single thought. Thibaut explains that negative thinking often works like a domino effect. One pessimistic thought triggers another, leading you into an emotional spiral. You start doubting yourself, your decisions, and even your future. Imagine Sarah, who was nervous about giving a presentation. She thought, "I'll probably mess up." That thought led to another. "Everyone will laugh at me." By the time she reached the conference room, her confidence had completely drained. But when she paused and asked herself, "Is this absolutely true?" she realized most of her fears were exaggerations. That single question helped her regain composure and deliver a solid presentation. Thibaut's golden rule is simple but powerful. Whenever a negative thought arises, pause and ask yourself, "Is this absolutely true?" Most of the time, you'll discover it isn't. And that alone can break the power of negativity. And now, here's the exciting part. Practical tips that actually work. Send pause before you react. The moment a negative thought pops into your mind, hit the mental pause button. Don't act on it immediately. This tiny pause creates space to question the thought instead of being controlled by it. 2. Write it down. Grab a notebook or your phone and jot down the negative thought. Seeing it on paper makes it less scary and easier to analyze. It's like shining a flashlight on the shadow in your mind. 3. Challenge the evidence. Ask yourself, what proof do I have that this is really true? Often, you'll find there's little to no evidence, just your mind spinning stories. 4. Flip it to reality. Once you've questioned the thought, consciously replace it with a balanced or positive perspective. For example, "I might feel nervous, but I've prepared well, and I can handle this." This trains your brain to focus on facts rather than fears. And daily mind check. Spend 5 minutes every morning reflecting on recurring negative thoughts. Practice questioning them before they gain momentum. Think of it as mental push-ups that strengthen your resilience every day. These tips aren't just exercises. They're mental superpowers. With consistent practice, you'll gradually stop letting negative thoughts control you and start using your mind as a tool for clarity, confidence, and freedom. Absolutely. Here's a slightly longer, more immersive version with a stronger hook and more depth. Shift 4. Use small actions to shift big emotions. You don't have to wait for your emotions to change. Sometimes, all it takes is one small movement to completely flip how you feel. One of the most eye-opening lessons in the book is that your body often drives your mind, not the other way around. We tend to believe that we must feel motivated or feel happy before we can act. But in reality, tiny physical actions can trigger profound emotional shifts, almost like flipping a switch inside your brain. Think back to the last time you felt stuck, overwhelmed, or low. Maybe you were sitting, scrolling, or lost in your thoughts, hoping the feeling would pass on its own. Now imagine if you had done something as simple as standing up, straightening your posture, stepping outside, or taking a few deep, conscious breaths. That tiny action could have sparked a noticeable change in how you felt, lifting your mood, clearing your mind, and giving you a sense of control. Even the smallest physical gestures, stretching your arms, smiling, or taking a brisk walk, send powerful signals to your brain. They tell your mind, "I'm here, I'm present, I can shift this moment." And before you know it, what seemed heavy or overwhelming starts to feel lighter, more manageable. The takeaway is simple but profound. Monumental emotional shifts don't always require monumental effort. Sometimes all it takes is a small, intentional motion to create a ripple effect, a tiny action that changes your posture, your mood, and even your perspective on the world. Got it! Let's expand the mini hook to make it more engaging and thought-provoking, while keeping it concise and impactful. Here's a revised version of your section with a longer mini hook. Shift 5. Build emotional momentum. Consistency is more than repetition. It's the quiet force that transforms small actions into lasting mastery. Every tiny habit you build compounds over time, shaping not just your skills, but your emotional strength and resilience. Thibaut emphasizes the importance of cultivating habits that nurture emotional stability. Simple practices like expressing gratitude, journaling your thoughts, and practicing mindfulness are more than just routines. They're the building blocks of what he calls positive emotional momentum. By consistently engaging in these small actions, you create a stable emotional foundation that allows you to handle challenges with resilience and clarity. Thibaut compares emotions to a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small and almost unnoticeable, but with each small, deliberate action, it begins to gather size and force. For example, writing down just 3 things you're grateful for each day might feel minor initially, Yet over time, this simple practice compounds, subtly shifting your mindset and creating a growing sense of positivity and emotional strength. Small actions, when performed consistently, lead to monumental transformations. By intentionally nurturing your emotional state, you don't just survive, you thrive. Shift 6. Rewire your emotional habits. The more you intentionally repeat the emotion you want to feel, the more your brain will start to make it automatic. Imagine your brain is a busy highway. Every time you react with stress, anger, or frustration, you're driving on the same old crowded route. Over time, it becomes the fastest, most automatic path. But what if you could create a new road, a smoother, quieter route that leads to calm, confidence, or joy? This is exactly what happens when you choose to respond differently, even just once. For example, think about someone who always panics when a work deadline looms. One day, instead of spiraling, they take a few deep breaths, break the task into steps, and approach it calmly. That single act starts building a new neural pathway, a new emotional habit. Repeated over time, and soon calm becomes their default response, not panic. Why small changes matter. Emotional habits aren't built overnight. They are formed by small, consistent choices. Even tiny shifts, like pausing before responding, practicing gratitude, or smiling when stressed, signal your brain to take a different route. With repeated practice, your brain rewires itself, making calm, positive, or productive reactions automatic. Actionable tips to rewire your emotions. 1. Name your desired emotion. Before reacting, ask yourself, do I want to feel stress or do I want to feel calm? Naming it helps your brain notice the choice. 2. Pause and breathe. Just 3 to 5 deep breaths can reset your default reaction. 3. Repeat positive phrases. Saying something like, I've got this, or I choose calm strengthens the new pathway. 4. Reflect daily. At the end of the day, note moments when you reacted differently. Recognition reinforces the habit. 5. Celebrate small wins. Every time you choose the new path, even once, give yourself credit. It's your brain learning a new route. Emotional habits are like muscles. The more you exercise the calm, positive muscle, the stronger it gets. Small, repeated choices can completely rewire your brain, making intentional emotional responses your natural default. Emotional mastery isn't about suppressing or eliminating your feelings. It's about understanding them, taking control, and using them to improve your life. When you learn to lead your emotions rather than be led by them, you gain clarity, confidence, and a deeper sense of freedom. If you're ready to stop reacting and start responding with intention, Thibaut Meurisse's Master Your Emotions is a powerful guide to help you on that journey. Your next step: choose one lesson from these insights and apply it within the next 24 hours. Every journey to emotional freedom begins with a single deliberate action. Take that step today. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights that help you master your emotions and elevate your life.